That's a big snipe. That's a big snipe right there. Hello, good morning, welcome, welcome. How are you? Hello, hello. Nice, nice, nice. Mapping will be good. Yeah, I finished Brine King yesterday. That was good stuff. Good morning, Brick. How is it going? So, yes, it is indeed Godot. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. The shit I woke up 6 minutes ago. Yeah, relatable. For me, it was 30 minutes. And I crawled out of my bed like 5 minutes before the stream was supposed to start. Oopsie. Yeah, last time when I was making this stream, I really gotten excited because I have made so much progress. I started doing all sorts of stuff in the game. Oh, you don't need to grind Arc. Just come to Path of Exile. You'll like it. And so I added some more stuff. I added like footstep sounds, and that was nice. Now I'm trying to get the player killed and be able to kill something. For that, I prepared a thing. I prepared a thing called Battle Manager. And that is going to be basically the thing that all of the actors, all of the characters are telling, hey, I am attacking this person. And the Battle Manager goes, okay, let's check. This is your stats. Hey, you are being targeted. Please, this is the amount of damage. This is the chance you're being hit. And if it hits, this is the amount of damage you're going to take. Please sort it out. And then in the code of that other character, it will be like, oh, yeah. It hits me. Yes, I'm dead. This logic of calculating it based on the stats might eventually have to be put from the characters themselves into the Battle Manager itself, if this is going to really need if this is going to be more secure, because any code that is running on the characters will need to be validated. And the best thing is, if all of the logic is behind the Battle Manager, and the Battle Manager is always of server's authority, it cannot be touched by anyone. So all things that go into it, it basically reads from itself, from the server side of things. It reads the stats of the characters that are present, and then processes them. And the only thing that needs to be checked is if the players are actually capable of targeting those enemies that they are trying to kill or harm or affect. Then again, I have come to a realization that maybe it's so far okay to be a little lax for now and get to a point where things work. So, and then worry about exploits. So the last thing that I have gotten to, and which I failed upon, was trying to tell the player where exactly the battle manager lies or exists or lives. Because they are not on the same level as the battle manager. I have put it into an instance of a world, but this makes it really hard to ensure that the players... The address will be changing because this world, that is kind of our instance, that is kind of our map. And if we have a game that has multiple instances, you know, dungeons or different maps where you travel from one to one, then, well, tough luck. You need to find a way to search for it. Otherwise, if it's in some kind of high part of the hierarchy that doesn't change, so, for example, I have an action result. And this action result is pointing towards this specific label. And I know that this part of UI, which you can see here, I'll just do it. So this thing, this will be always the same. Like anything that wants to know where to put the output of the action, this will be the address. This is not going to move. It'll lie. It might change because I'll be doing a big UI pass at some point, but that's a future me problem. I will suffer. Hey, what did I change? Come on. Anyway, so yes, I have put it into enemy. The enemy also knows about the battle manager. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to move the battle manager into the multiplier. The multiplier is the highest scene. So if I put a battle manager here where the dice manager is, I can be almost always sure that it will be found if I just do, hey, from the root, check multiplier, and find me the node with this label. And I can be fairly certain it will work anywhere. I have no idea if this is how you are supposed to use them. This is what works for me. And that's a very important point about these streams. I have no idea what I'm doing. Like some world. Let's do a battle manager. Let's do it like that. And let's do it like that. And for the enemy, we do multiplier, enemy, we delete this, and we do this. Yes. I don't think that will work. Also, I should fix up this. get rid of this because this is my attempt to fix it. And let's do boop. All right. Oopsie. It didn't crash. Good. It crashed. Because it called a null attack, so it doesn't know about bottle manager. So let us do... Let us do it like this. Da-da-da. Let us do it like this. What I could possibly do, I think, is to give this battle manager a unique identifier, and then just put that unique identifier into the code. That could work. Character names the rest. I just stole that. For now, for the hey, please, I need to know that this is a player, this is an enemy. I'll need to make something of my own, but that's a battle for another time, like further down the line. And I wanted this to also be here. And let's see. Let's run it. Oh, nice. Nice. Because our enemy doesn't have take damage function itself yet. So let's take this and put it here and change this to and let's run it. Let's check them. And that's it. Nice. Nice. So the move of the battle manager and a little change of the address, and we have gotten to a point that I was trying to get to. That's really nice. It didn't crash, of course. Yeah. This is very nice. I think that because there's no desktop audio, you're not hearing the footsteps, right? On the stream. Let me try adding... application game. Yes, please give me the debug. Oh no, window capture. I want to still keep high relatively. Game capture. I want to go down. Does this work? I hope so. Okay. Let's close this. Right. So now, oh, I didn't show you one more thing because I just showed the player killing something, but that's not all. Yes, there. Yes, good. The enemies also attack. And the player can die. But, you know, nothing happens, and that's kind of boring. You want those things to disappear from the world. So, upon dying, there should be something that is done. And for our enemies, we should probably... What we want to do is to transform them into some corpse that you can then loot. We don't want to... But we want to get rid of the enemy as it is. So maybe what we will do is to... I'm thinking, it should probably be something that is affected by physics. So, for example, if there will be flying enemies, you shoot them down and they fall to the ground. So we all need to make something that is interactable and something that has physics. That we will spawn a little bit above the like on the place where we remove our... No, my footsteps code is super primitive. It's currently just a play weather sound. There are ways how to make material specific foot sounds, and that is something that I'll be doing. I have just considered it to be too much of a polish of the audio visuals to be okay. The game sounds weird without it, without any, but to actually then go and figure out all of the little details, I'll leave it for later on when I do the art. That'll be the time when I start finding out, hey, how will the enemies actually look like, what I'm capable of doing, what the sounds will be there be a soundtrack, all of those beautiful things. For now, my goal is to have a full game loop. So basically, what I'm aiming for is just a dungeon. So you enter it, you can fight the enemies. If you die, you lose what you have gotten on the start, or what you've gotten through the process of it. You can kill the enemies, you can finish the dungeon, and you can loot things from there. Probably just gold at this point. So yeah. This very basic loop is what I'm looking for. Once this is done, when it's working, then I want to move towards more the management of things. So both your stats, improving that, and improving the loot and the items. And once that is done, I will start really leaning into, okay, now it is a functioning game with functioning loops. Let's dress it up to be actually a game. So, what do we want to do? Let's make it, okay. Rigid body. I think we'll be making a rigid body. Yes. Why do I have this? Yes. Yes. Sure. Okay. Let us should we reuse it? Should we finally reuse it? Or should we make one new? Let's make a new one so we know. So it's a 3D scene. This will be... or do I change type? So we are looking at the rigid body. Rigid body 3D. That's what we want. And it tells us, hey, it needs to have a collider. Okie dokie. Was it collision shape 3D? Yes. And a collision shape 3D needs to have a shape. And we are going to say it is a box. So, and then we want to do... Hey, what's that? What's that? Is that a bot? What do we do with bots? Please go away. Nice. And we should probably find some bone pile, maybe? Let's see. Which is a good site. There is no bone pile. That is free. You know what? Let's do it like that. Let's do a little art ourselves. Oh, hello. Welcome, welcome. Let's draw a little. Let's use GIMP. We will want to make a PNG that is a little see-through. Okay, so I want a new. It'll be small. It'll be like 400 by 400 texture should be enough for our purposes. Why are you yellow? So let's do add alpha, and now we delete it. Good. That's our background. We make a new one. Okay. And now we are going to freehand it. I mean, I do want something between those two. I want something like very, very off yellow. And I want to make like and make it a little darker and do another bone and then like this one that lies over them. And then we do a ferry, and then we do a little skull. That's not a good idea. That's too much. I want more something of like this. Okay, maybe one more bone. Actually like this. Nope. I want darker for the outline. Something like that. That's too much. Just to separate it from those other bones. We can give those also a little something. Yes. Okay. And now we export as. Where are you going? Okay. Hey, come back here. Where is it? Why are you up there? Come back. What happened here? I can't drag it around. Okay, once more. Oh, okay, now we're going. Let's find ourselves the project. I think it's here. Yes. And we want to do 2D art. And no, we want to do bone PNG. I don't know anything what this means. And we should probably, for posterity's sake. Are you kidding me? Why are you upset? Why are you like this? And we will do this too. And we will save it. Let's add. No, I want to add a folder which will be source files. And source files will be for all of the GIMP and, for example, Photoshop files. Maybe I will do it with a higher folder, but that's for other me. Good. Nah, you go back. And now we should be able to find this and do this. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. But we need to scale it down a little bit. Let's do 1/10. That's too little. So let's do 1. I think this will be nice. It is rather crude, but it should possibly work. Save scene into my scenes. Okay. What I also know right away is collision, because I know it should be on a third layer to be interactable. And I think we can remove this. Oh no, 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 no. See? See this? We need to do that. If I didn't, then their state would not be translated to everyone. So we need these 4. Position. Rotation. And then it was oh shit, it was this, and it was linear velocity, and we were doing angular velocity. Whether or not they will actually need them, I don't know, because these are kind of when I was doing a tutorial. So adding the spheres that get translated from one to the other. That was something. But that means we can now check this. We don't need you anymore. But instead, we do this. Just to check them up. And they should fall down, hopefully. And it should not crash. I saw them falling. They are a little submerged. Oh shit, hello. But I think that's good. I think that's good. It looks a little bit more natural, even though it's a 2D PNG made in 5 seconds. Yes, beautiful. I have died. Okay, how do we do it? We want for the anime to be destroyed. So you don't need to check for the logic of theirs. But the moment we just destroy the object, all of its code ceases to exist. So a destroyed creature cannot spawn a corpse because it doesn't exist. What we can do is hide the visuals of a creature, then spawn the corpse object, and then destroy it. That might actually work. That might actually work. So, let's try it. So if an enemy, where is it? Oh, it's scripts. Let's check our enemy. So if our enemy dies, it dies. So we will do... we want to fudge. Fudge. Okay. I might do this after for the player too. I hope I'm not referencing those directly anywhere. Oh boy. We'll see. If it crashes, we know what happened. So let's do I know we need to instantiate it on the spot. Oh boy. How do we do that? Ooh, this is getting complicated. Oh boy. So, right now, I need to make a node of the corpse in the tree of the game. That tree is this. And what I need to do is to make sure it is added into an appropriate folder so then it can be found. I could be, how to put it? I could be lazy. I could be lazy and just be like, hey, let's throw it anywhere it goes. Anywhere. But, no. Let's not do that. another thing is, for example, the world knows it has players under it. It knows it. The enemy doesn't really know what's above it. So I will need to tell it where it is supposed to be putting things. And this thing can change. Like this is not a unique identifier. Hello, Henax. Hello. Welcome. Who wants me? No one wants me. Yes, some coding. We're doing some coding. So this is going to be fun. So it should be. We should make a function for that. Spawn corpse. Should it be the enemy itself that is spawning its corpse? I think so. I don't think anything else should be making the corpse instead of it. Because we can actually put a corpse as part of the enemy. An enemy scene could have a corpse within it. And then we just chip. It's going quite good. It's going quite good. I have been going through some mental process trying to figure out a right way to do something. Huh. Okay, so if I just instantiate... Oh my god. No. Do you want to be checking stats of the enemy when it's dead too? Because what I actually might end up doing is controlling that there is really no code running on the enemy, or just very little, and basically put the corpse there when I hide the visuals. Also, if I hide... Okay, let's try something. If I hide the visuals, let's not hide visuals. Let's hide. Let's hide collision shape. Let's do it like that. Okay, so I could be just referencing them, but I like to do it up there. So if I use it in more places than one, I don't. So now, if you kill them, we should be able to walk through them. No? No. Hiding doesn't disable it. Good, good to know. So... of course. Easy. Easy. Hey, hey. Did I click a corpse? I clicked corpse. Oh shit. Oops. Let's not click corpses now. Oh. To those who were paying attention, do you know what just happened? This is so fucking stupid. Oh my fucking god. No. No. Don't do this to me. Fudge. So, okay. If we disable the collider, it falls through the ground because it has no collider. But it is still affected by gravity as per the code of the enemy. Oh my god. Oh. No, no. So many options to fix this. And do you want it to be still affected by the gravity, even if it's dead, because you want... But you... No. No, you don't, because you are destroying this part. No, we're not destroying it. Fuck. We want to destroy it when when the corpse is looted. Huh. Then there is no reason for it to be staying around, unless you want to resurrect it. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Okay, okay, you know what? You know what? Okay. It's dead. That's it like that. Basically, it can do things only if it's live. Or it checks, like, basically with this, every frame, it only asks, hey, am I alive? No, you're not. Okay, I don't care. Of course, all of these signals will still work. So it will keep telling you, okay, you're in aggro. Fun. Right, so we know that it is alive. And if it's not alive, then it's not falling. So if we disable its collider, it will just stay on the... Okay, yeah. There we go. And now if I kill it... Did it crash? No. Huh. What is not being checked there? I think it's just completely stopped, right? This is good. If I knew why. it's doing exactly what I asked it to. It disabled the collision. So if it has no collision, it is, of course, not going to be reacting to raycasts that check for collisions. Oh my fucking god. Hey, why is it thinking weird? Yeah, because you asked it, you dumbass. It did exactly what I asked it. And now the question of the corpse. Should I be instantiating it from start? Should I be having that as a part? I think I should just instantiate it. Yeah, that makes more sense. It's fun. Yes. And how was it? Oh, right. The instantiating means I need to know where to put it. I could put corpses as part of the enemies, and not part of the object. Okay, let's try this. So, let's check it. I'll kill it. Okay. Whatever. Cool. Should probably ask its name. Can you actually? Or it will be the same bullshit. Yeah, sure. Sorry for that. Yes, it is enemies. This is correct. This is what we want. So we want to get parent. Thank you. Sorry for that. I could not mute in time. We basically want to... How do I instantiate again? Preload, instantiate. And... Right. Okay, let's follow that logic. So let's do one more payload. Corpse. Instantiate. Okay. And now we should do corpse. How did it work here? We don't need to name it. Could bring a child. So it's like this. So we want to get the parent, so it will look at the enemies node, goes basically one step up, which is into the world where the enemies are. And then once we know that, is at child, at corpse. What's that? Force readable name. I know it's in the player, but the corpses are a little bit... Let's try what happens. And we need to tell it where, right? So... Position... Like that. I think. Ah, too many clicks. No. We made corpses. What we'll probably do is to separate the collisions for the world and for the player at some point, so that you can't really walk through. You can actually walk through corpses and walk through other stuff. But this is nice. This is very good. We have field of corpses. Yeah. So what do we do now? We should probably kill the player. That sounds like a reasonable thing to say. How do we do it? Let's... You know what? Let's play around a little bit. We will be changing things up, so... Mm. 90 degrees. Can I? Yes. Oops. Sure, whatever. We can fix the levels later. So what I want to do, just to demonstrate things up. Just to make a graveyard. So let's call this and I want to rebake the navigation region. Yes. Because it has changed. And now we do player code die. Player has died. So let's do fuck, we'll need to get there. I thought I'll avoid basically going parent and finding the right node, but we'll need to do that. Because a respawn point will be probably for the instance. For each map? Oh, I'll see. But for now, we need to find it. So we do... parent... and parent of that parent. So we know that we are on the world level from the player. And now we do... I wonder if this will work. Okay. Sure, sure. What are you shouting at me? Why not? Node not found. Respawn point relative to world. Well, shit. Where to start with this? Where to crack this? I close my Firefox. Okay, sure. Let's go. Next, no. So let's do Gamedev. Ah, shit. It's a lot of texts. A lot of it. I could just find it, apparently. That worked. Huh. Oh, okay. I can find children. Then maybe it's not such of a problem to have the battle manager in the world, because I'll just find it. For the player, I'll just go to the world. I didn't solve it, right? Because what I can do... No, I can't do it here. But I can do it in the ready. Yeah, I can do this. No, let's do it differently. Let's do it. And I do. And we get a respawn. Of course, the respawn mechanic should also set up your health and all that. But... now? Right, because I'm dead. I'm not healed up. And because I'm not instantly dead, that means my health was restored. And there we go. So now we can die, we can respawn, we can kill enemies and turn them into corpses. That's going pretty well, I think. That's going pretty well. Why are you upside down? You know what? You do. Nice. Whew. Good stuff. Now the rest of the game. Hello, Ify. Hello, welcome, welcome. We have currently gotten through a process, and we can actually start doing some more work. We want to let's see, some more. Let's see. Will this break something? Doesn't seem to be the case. Good. This is not going to work. It's not working, of course not. But it should. Yes. We fixed our crash. And we destroyed our functionality. Let's see. Oh, okay. That worked. Huh. I'll need to do this differently. I will need to phrase this differently. Okay. Because I want to be able to click things and have it not be the actions will be determined by what you are actually clicking. So this is wrong. This is all wrong. No, wait, different. There will be no action type. We don't need that. We don't need this. And we can do this. Right then. So if it is an enemy, we do the battle manager. Yes. Where do we go from here? We could be limiting the ability, the range at which you are able to attack. We'll need to do that at any point. We should probably try to... You know what? Let us do something. Multiplayer. And I want debug player UI, status information. Nope. I want another thing here. Label. No. I want HBox container. Okay. And then I do label. And I do texture rect? No. Can I add a sprite there? Let's check with Vice. And it's on central. I can turn you off, sorry. So I see. So we want this. We do want this. This is the gold icon. And this will be gold amount. What about this? 0. And gold icon. Let's craft it. Our bone pile looks beautiful, so let's make money. What did I just close? I see. Okay, cool. Yes. So let's do think that 64 by 64 will be enough for something this small. Probably should be, no? And once more onto this. Just delete everything. Sure. Can you one dip? And then let's do export. Just here. Export. And we can go back. That's kind of big. I'll probably have to live with it. Let's see how it looks. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Right. So, back to our processes. Whoa. I wonder why that wasn't that one. So, okay. Now we should do it that a corpse will have its own script and scripts. Okay. And a corpse script has two functions basically. Give loot and a function despawn. I should know this. No. Okay, yeah, that's easy. So we should do in despawn it will be so in case we call the despawn function, it will delete the corpse with everything. And okay, give loot. If the corpse just has a property that tells it how much gold it has, then I'm thinking if I have called Battle Manager incorrectly. No, I'll keep Battle Manager and I'll probably do... No. A Battle Manager... A Battle Manager will be here. A Battle Manager should be processing the combat as much as it can, but I think I'll make an interaction manager that is able to tell things where they are. So in some cases the manager can also take control of things. So it could be that if you have a spell that has to stop everything, it will just exist on the Battle Manager. Yeah, I think I'll do that like that. Let's do it like that. Yes. Yes. And let's add a node. Node, yes. But I want to be. This will be the in. And they'll have a similar ability. It will do this, but it's not attack, it is... Then it is... Yeah, we should do it. We should make some safety checks here. Corpse. Okay. Like that. What do we do here? For now, I know it will just return a number of gold. So this is long overdue. This is long overdue. Because now I can actually check if anything is a player or not. Good. Let me just... So, for now, that will be 0. You have no gold. And for now. Yes, and we will also update the text of the label. So gold amount and we need to tell it where it is. Unready. Gold DI label. And we do something of this kind. Player UI. Gold amount. And that means gold UI label. I see. Oh, I don't have the interaction there. Oops. Oops. So we need to... basically like that. So okay. That's sorted out. So an interaction manager, we know about it now. So we do action. So else elif zone cat is corpse interaction. No, what was it? How did I call it? Sorry for that. And we want to do player source, right? Versus source. Should be like that. And now, let's see. Okay, cool. Well, we know it interacted, but it didn't do anything more. Why? And it's not crashed. Fuck. Of course, because I'm not doing anything again. Duh. the expected crash finally happened. So git tags with value of end not based on original instance. Okay. Okay. Maybe, just maybe. Is there a control node for Of course I didn't want just a node. I want scroll mouse either, no. Displays plain text. But I think this is correct. I do need to where was it? I need to I could no. If I didn't have this as strict, I think it would work because then it would be like to string. Hello? Okay, no, it needs to be there. You can see how many times I actually go for a Google search. That's normal. That's very normal. Okay, sure. Just do that. Wrong again. I need to find a better way than to handle this. No, I wanted this always open. Okay, sure. You saw nothing. Huh. What am I doing wrong? Right, I see. I think I see. Because this isn't a thing. This is a thing. Let's do it just to be sure. The money goes up. And then we go corpse, return gold amount, and despawn. So let us kill an enemy. I see. Maybe it will work if even because I'm queuing the free. That means it will be executed the next frame, so it will return the gold amount and then despawn itself. Oh, but that feels wrong. That feels wrong. Oh, come on. It works as intended. It didn't crash. But it feels so fucking wrong. Ugh. Thanks, I made it myself, the corpse texture. It should be still, but I'll check. Let's see. Oh, it's not. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Vifi, you are the first one to ask. And of course, it was set for 7 days, so it has been sitting here for ages. And no one could join. You don't kick W me, okay? Holy shit. Where do I fix it? I should fix it right now, because otherwise I'm going to forget. Let's see. Oh, it's in. Yeah, I know how it is. I know how it is. It's really stupid. Riki showed me it once. I was like, really? For real? No, no. It can't be that. But it was. know what's happening. Oh, Discord is stupid as fuck. So, okay. For those of you who have not lived with Discord, I had a hidden channel that was just for me on the top that I was thinking about, I'll open my Discord and do a little bit of tweaking there. All good. For commands or whatever, ideas. So the link that you generate on the top of your Discord, when you're like, oh, the server invite. The server invite goes to the topmost channel. So it was putting people into a restricted channel. So it was basically being an invalid link. I have tried to fix it now, so maybe it will work. And if not, well, what can we do? Can you test it? Anyone? Please? Still no? What is it saying? This is now this. Find out what's scuffed stream. I should have, yeah. Yeah, it should be putting it into a welcome channel. And it should never expire. It's the same. Yeah. Try this one out. Maybe it's just not updating. What the fuck? Are you trolling me? Unable to accept invite. Do you have too many servers? Riffy, how many servers do you have? What the fuck? You should be able to join. You know, after I'm done with the stream, and, well, today I have a lot of things to do, but I'll try to help you out. For now, I hate this. I hate this to my guts. But yeah, I think that it's good enough. What I can... Oh. I can do this. And I can do... I see. That would be a lot of gold. Not what we want. We want to do Randy Ranch. From... My dude, I'm not going to get to PoE till like 11 in the evening. Because we can now actually set up the enemy loot table, or like the amount of money they're all going to generate. And we don't need to be exporting this. It can be like that. And now the amount of gold you get is based on the enemy from which it spawned. And we can make that as a stat. Yeah. But it also means that those corpses that were now before giving you something give you nothing. Fixed. It's always fixed. But that's fine. You do want only the things that actually, you know, took effort to kill to give you something. I think this is nice. This is really good. Right, so we have enemies, we have gold. We should probably try building a little dungeon. Also, I'm thinking that the most... If you have a dungeon crawler, I'm thinking of having a first person, but it would be nice with some zoom to be able to view yourself a little bit, like how you look in the world. But I think the original, most of it will be done in first person. Thanks. So let's go. Let's do floor wall. Okay, sure. Let's do it like that. Shell node, no 3D. This will be it'll have those three in it, not under it. Then they can be equal to each other, sure. And then we do our dungeon. And let's play a little bit with it. Nope. You, come down. Hey. Come on. Nope. This is going to be a very, very programmer art type of deal. So bear with me. I'm going to make a... Oof. This is not going to look great, but what can we do? So, what's wrong? Non-uniform scale. Sure, you know what? I'm going to listen to you. You are the smart one. Campaign and 75, that's pretty decent. That's pretty good. So this is the fastest dungeon in the West. What is going to happen is that the enemies do not actually have anything that would tell them that they don't see the player. So he goes into their aggro range and they just going to be trying to eat him. But they shouldn't be able to go through the walls. Okay. Save scene. They will also start, we'll need, as we see, we need to start turning things towards the player. If there are going to be sprites. Because this is not a pleasant experience. Tip, tip, tip. So we survived and we got our gold. Did we miss anyone? No, we didn't destroy all of the enemies. So they're still being like, hey, someone is in melee with me. We have just stopped them. We didn't destroy them. But we'll be able to do that. Oops. And we didn't rebake the mesh. There we go. Oh boy. So, I think... Okay. Let's do script. And die. And have function to despawn. And after you add a child corpse, you despawn yourself. And we see that there has been no melee range check. So, here is our last thing to do, to try. I do have my day packed, so I'm going to be ending soon. But now is a time to add one more here. And see if it actually works in multiplayer, because I have been doing it single player the whole time. Ha! So, host and a player. That works. So let's do a little tactical camera. Let's see. So this will be the view from above. And a little squish. Do you see this? That is going to be the work for our next time. I'm glad it didn't crash. Well, huh. Did he kill him? Well, okay, yeah, sure. So, our next time will be returning to multiplayer. Because... Yeah, I have no idea what I did. Didn't? Wait a second. Wait a second. Did I miss this? No. That is simply a problem in the client. So, okay, yeah. Okay. So, I think this is it for today. That one looks like a bigger problem to be solving next time. Or maybe if I'm just too eager to try it, I might be able to solve it throughout the week. And today has been a little shorter. It has been very nice having you here, fixing both the Discord and making some more progress. I hope you have learned something, and I hope that you will have a very nice day. See you all very soon. Bye!